Greetings and salutations. You know what it is, me, the King David B. We are here live. Live. We're live. Don't have my spotlight, man, so you guys can't see me better. It's all right. March Madness. This is Texas. Watching Texas, Purdue, CBS. Watching me, watch you, watch me, watch it. Thank you. Oh, well, that's better, but it's Texas is up 70 to 68. We got 4 minutes left, 4:35 left. Counting down. Texas is a Cinderella where nobody, whether or not the major networks want to agree with it and say that that's what they're doing, they are definitely a Cinderella team. They're not supposed to be there. Like I said, the story of Cinderella. Oh, you're not supposed to jump. I'm sorry. Well, I think this is well, I don't know if this is my first live, but it's definitely my first live. I think watching. So let me try to straighten up and fly right. We're gonna have fun. I mean, look, they said ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just get on and start. And so that's what I did. But we got to talk about this. This is fun to talk about. Yes, I'm wearing a Georgia short shirt, Georgia sweatshirt, rooting for Texas. That's my other squad. That's one of my other squads. I don't have favorite teams. I typically root for the underdog for the most part, unless it's Georgia playing football, and they're because they're normally not the underdog. I'll root for Texas playing football. 70-70. Purdue has just tied it up. 4:13 left in the game. Texas with the ball. Uh, whoa. Yeah. What's number two's name for Texas? Foul. What's number? I don't know that guy's. What's that guy's name? Number two for Texas. He doesn't get to play a lot. It looks like he has a lot of energy when he gets in there. That's for sure. Let me look that up and see what. Somebody tell me that. Who's? Second. Texas with the ball. Number. Uh oh. Just a second. I gotta find that. I'm looking for the Texas basketball. I mean, y'all suck on that one. Weaver. Weaver is the guy. Weaver. Weaver has a lot of energy. I'm warming up, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't worry. I'm warming up. Don't worry about it. I just jumped on his mug. Relax. Relax. I just jumped on. I'm warming up. Texas is tied up 70-70. Texas has the ball on the free throw line. What's his name? I can't pronounce his name. Volkia Talias. That's who's shooting the is it Volkia Talias is shooting free throws right now. But we're at a commercial break. So don't worry about it. I know people really what they want to see. They want to see the game. It's like, man, I thought this was the game. It's not the game. This is not. This is me watching the game and talking to you. I'm watching the game and talking to you. I'm telling you about the game. Texas, I tell you what. What's the guy's name on Texas? Who's their guy? Trayvon Mark. Trayvon Mark is Trayvon is their guy right now. He's the one that's I think he got about 27 points right now. Trayvon with 27 points. We're at a break right now. Don't worry about it. So what? We don't get to watch it? No. No special. No special. What do you call it? I have no special satellite to point you. Well, one, if you do that, that's called you get violations for that stuff. Yeah, number 12, Trayvon Mark went down. He rolled his ankle, had to tape that up, but he came back. He came back, and he's that's their guy right now. Draymond got, I think he got 27 or 30 right now. Let me see what he got. I mean, they need him right now. 29. He got 29, 11 for 14, 5 for 7 3-pointers. He went down with that, rolled his ankle. But so Matas Vokiatas, man, I can't say his name. Vokiatas shooting 1 for 1. He couldn't make one. There's something wrong when you're a college basketball player, Division One, and you have an issue making a free throw. Shaq, Shaquille. And it was always funny because Shaquille seemed to make his free throws when he has to. Purdue, Texas, still tied, 70-70. Oh, still 70-70. Second half, 3:30 left in the game. Texas is the Cinderella squad left in the tournament. Good defense. Boom. Boom. Ooh, Purdue just went up 72. Purdue's up 72-70, 3:17 left in the game. Tick, 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 tick. Texas is the Cinderella team left. Well, I say 1 out of 2 Cinderellas left. Yeah, Texas and Iowa, they're Cinderellas. Mark with the ball. Pass to Takis. Good pass out. Drives it. Oh, you got to make that. If you get in the hole like that, but you got to make that. 2:45 left in the game. Purdue's up 72-70. Purdue has been on a 6-0 run, a 6-0 run in the last 2 minutes. So Texas got to step it up a little bit. Cross court passes. Ooh. Oh man, you boxed out and he got the ball still? We got both big men for Purdue and Texas are both at 4. You got 4 fouls. 2:15 left. Purdue up by 2. Oop. Good block. Blocked by Vagtakis. No call. Well, no. That's a shot clock violation. 2:09 left. Texas down by 2. Bam. Get it out of here. You don't want it. Let me try to help you out. Block. .4 seconds left. I don't think that's necessary. I don't really think it's necessary. How do I put that down there? Nah, that's not a good one. No. We just having a good time right now, man. I know. I get it. I know. You want to watch the game. You can't watch the game on YouTube Live on YouTube. Like what? I thought I was gonna be able to see the game. No, you can't see the game right now. You listen to me watch the game. Looked like the ball went out. I think that's out on Texas with point 0.4, maybe 1 second left on the shot clock. Yeah, ball out. 209. I think that's I think it's out on Texas. Yeah, that's Texas. Yeah. Swain touched it last. Swain touched it last. They're examining the play, but that's Swain. That was out on Swain. 1 second left on the shot clock. Oh, I'm rooting for the Cinderella. I got to root for the underdog. I have to root for the underdog. They say, "How you rooting for Texas wearing?" I'm telling you, I got a lot of different. I got a lot of favorite teams. I don't choose favorite teams like that. Georgia's my favorite. One of my favorite. Well, Georgia's one of my favorite schools anyway. Georgia, Texas, Kentucky, Kansas. Shoot, Minnesota. I don't care for Minnesota's basketball team. They don't have a good football team. Since that's my alma mater, I root for the University of Minnesota. But I also, I root for a number of squads that I've come to love throughout my years of watching basketball and football and baseball, or playing with some of these guys from here. All right, now we're back on. 2 minutes left. Texas down by 2, 72-70. You got to get the ball down low. Come on. Oh, man. Texas. Yeah, give it to Mark. That's what you got to put it in. Let them foul him. Good shot. Y'all got a rebound, though. Shot, miss, rebound by Purdue. 70-72, 135 left. Bad defense. Yeah. I don't think Texas got to, they got to come up strong right there. That was a bad. I think that he should have drove the ball, but he can't drive right now. His ankle's hurt. He rolled his ankle. So there's some things he can't do, but that's their score right now. He got 29 points. He's doing his thing. He's doing Mark is doing his thing. He's doing what he got to do. He's keeping them. He's kept them in the game so far. But somebody else got to step up. Purdue is at the free throw line right now, 73-70. Oh, that's one possession game. That's a one possession game. That's a one possession game. We on? Okay. Uh oh. What are you doing? That's the shot you gotta take when you taking it up. Texas down 73-70. 1 minute left. And these guys sitting there dancing with the ball. Good tip. Good tip. Weaver. 72. 73. Was it 59 seconds left? What is this? What is that? this Jurassic Park at the end of Oak Street. What? Like Jurassic Park in the city? That's what you might as well call it. This is Jurassic Park in the city. Okay. Let me see something real quick. I try to understand. Let me see. Nope. I know people are disappointed when they get on here and they say, "Oh man, I thought I was gonna be watching the game." Nope. Sorry. I'm just giving the highlights, talking crap to the TV. I'm just giving the highlights, talking crap to the TV. I'm trying to help you out. I'm doing the best I can for you. Oh man, we can't watch it. Yeah, you got to get a TV or Paramount Plus. No, that's the score 72-73. We got 59 seconds left. 59 seconds left. 59.4. I might be wrong. I might be a little off on that. It might be 59.6 seconds left to go in the game. Texas. The Texas has a chance of winning, and this is the thing is that I have noticed. I mean, there's one way to keep it close, and then that's one guy got into foul trouble. That's I can't say his name right. Vakiatalis. And that was a guy in foul trouble, and that was the big man. And he was the one preventing people from coming to the hole. And he was the one helping out, doing a lot of the major rebounding. Trayvon Mark went out when he took a 3-pointer, rolled his ankle on the way down, and he was out of the game for a little bit. And that's when Purdue kind of started to inch back. And that's the thing. And so so they got, because we're at a minute left. 59. Uh-oh, Iowa. Iowa's up 73-68, 56 seconds left. That's my other team I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for the underdogs for sure. Why is he out there playing him? Horrible defense. Good job, man. Texas 72-75. Purdue's up. Purdue is up 72-75. I mean, and then you got to think Iowa. That's like I said, that's the other Cinderella team, and I was saying this earlier. 38.4. I'm sorry. I was saying this earlier. Well, he shouldn't have been guarding that man in the first place. That's for sure. He shouldn't have been guarding Cody. Number 10 shouldn't have been guarding Cody. No question about that. No way he should have been guarding him. Coming up next is going to be Duke versus St. John's University. Iowa is still winning. Iowa's up 76-68. Is Iowa supposed to be there? That's why I said the Cinderella teams, these are Cinderella squads. Well, they're not Cinderella because they're not mid-majors or that. Man, those are Cinderella teams. They're not supposed to be there. Good shot. Woo! Texas ball. 72-75. 21 seconds left. I'm trying to give you the updates of the Iowa is about to win that game. Iowa's about to win that ball game. 21 seconds left. 21 seconds left in the Texas game. 72-75, 21 seconds left. That's what's up. No, you got to understand what this is and why I'm on here. I'm trying to help somebody else who might not have the ability to might not have the ability to see it themselves. Mm. Texas don't have Texas been dropping people all this year in the tournament. Iowa just won. Iowa just won. Iowa just won. Iowa. 77-71. Iowa just won. Ain't that something? Ain't it? No, I think Duke plays tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. Duke plays tomorrow. I said that they play, it's up next, but no, they play tomorrow. Yep. They fouled him because he's the worst free throw shooter. This is a hack a Shack. Lakia Titus. One for four tonight at the free throw line. 1 for 4. Make this. Boom. And look, if you miss this, you know what you do, Lakia Titus? If you miss this, hope that you guys get a rebound. Pray for a rebound. It's good work, though. Good work. Don't worry about it. Also, I think Arizona and Arkansas must be up next, I think. Are they up next? That's what it looked like. Woo! He made 2. They just got to play defense now for a little bit. And it looked like he was over the. It looked like 74. Well, I think it's always easier to. Well, you got a guy over there that shoots 83%, but I can say 83% is not 90. Oh, forgive me. But chances are he's going to make this too. I mean, but the thing is, Texas will give themselves a chance to tie it up if they're because Purdue only going to be up by 3, so Texas will give themselves a chance to tie it up. All right, 77-76. 74. 17 seconds left. Give it to Mark. You got to get to Mark. And one. And one. 76-77 and 1. 11 seconds left. Swain. And he needed it because he's the one. Swain is the reason that Purdue started to come back early in the game because of his 2 back-to-back bad passes. Turnovers. Yeah, yeah. Make up for him. Unless he was point shaving. You point shaving over there, Swain? I think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's a choke artist. Uh-oh. I mean, this is why we watch. This is why we watch this. Boom. And he fouled out. Who's 45? 45 for Purdue. Well, I would have tried to get it to I would have tried to get it to Mark. Trayvon Mark, but oh man. See, you know what I don't like is the fact that, HBO Max had, the TBS, TNT. Y'all need to stop playing. Just put this stuff on regular TV. But I know you gotta have your excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I know they gotta have, as many people watch it as possible. And I know what it is that hey, we gotta, spread the wealth. 77, 77, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh! Oh, got the tip in just barely. That sucks. That sucks. Water sucks. It really, really. No, that was a good game. That was a good game. I'm telling you, if Mark wouldn't have went out and Swain didn't uh, deliver the ball. Let me see that. And if I don't like blaming stuff on the refs. I'm not gonna blame it on the refs. I'm not gonna say they made some bad call. I mean, I think every game can say, "Oh, this is a bad call." I think you can say that about every game. Every game can have a bad call. There's bad calls in every game. There's no such thing as a perfectly called game by the referees. You have to do the best you can do to prevent yourself from being in a position to where you need the refs to be perfect. That's all it is. You have to do the best you can do without needing the refs to be perfect. You're not going to get perfect calls. You're not going to get a perfectly called game. Swain had two costly turnovers at the beginning, or it was toward the middle of the second half, and that really propelled Purdue to go on these runs and spurts that allowed them to get the lead. And finally, they just and with Mark Trayvon Mark for Texas with him going out the game with the rolled ankle, he couldn't play defense. He couldn't play his full offense. He wasn't able to do it. And so Texas main scorer was wasn't as effective as he could be. He made some very good 3-pointers and things like that, but he wasn't able to do what he really could have done if he didn't roll his ankle at the beginning of the second half. That's pretty much what it is. Good job, Purdue. I give hats off to them. Good job. Texas is one of the last Cinderellas. Iowa is the last Cinderella. And you say, well, how is Iowa a Cinderella? They're 9. Yeah, they're 9. They're not supposed to be there. Iowa's not supposed to be. Iowa's not supposed to be in the Sweet 16. Iowa just made it to the Elite 8. They just beat Nebraska, so Iowa's not supposed to be there. That's what makes them a Cinderella. They're ranked 9. You say, oh, they could be ranked high. They could be. But they're not. They're not ranked higher. They're 9. They're the number 9, and they beat a number 1, and then they beat a number 4 tonight. So I don't want to hear about. Oh no, there's no. That is Iowa is not a was a premier basketball school. Iowa is a wrestling school. Iowa is a school of wrestling. That is their major sport. That is their sport of greatness is wrestling. Now, do they have good football teams sometimes? Yeah. Do they have good basketball teams sometimes? Yeah. But they're not that deep. They're not that good. But they're playing very well right now. That's what it is. They're coming together at the right time. And so my hats off to them. They're the last Cinderella. While they're out there saying, well, there's Cinderellas don't really exist. And then they say, well, it's the mid-majors that we're talking about. And I would say that that's not what I'm talking about when I say Cinderella. That's not even close to Cinderella when I'm talking. When I say Cinderella, I mean, hey, the people that aren't supposed to be there. Sweet 16, 1, 2, 3, 4 in every region. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's who's supposed to be in the Sweet 16. And like I said, we stretch it out to be 5, 6, and maybe 7, but 5 and 6. That can stretch to that. Maybe 7, it depends. But definitely not 8. 8, anything beyond 7 really is not supposed to be there. So anything beyond, even if I accept 8, 9 is not supposed to be there, and 11 is not supposed to be. 9s and 11s aren't supposed to be in the Sweet 16. They're just not. And look, a 12, a 15, like I said, it's the rank that you are. And that's what makes a difference. It's the rank. And so who do we have coming up next? It's Arizona and let's look and see what we got coming up next year. Arizona and Arkansas. Arizona and Arkansas. And so they're talking about teams like High Point. Who else would it be? Well, Kennesaw State, maybe. That's what they're talking about. These would be Cinderella teams. Well, no, I mean they would if they won, I guess. But I mean, would TCU be no? North Dakota, maybe. VCU, maybe. VCU would be a Cinderella team, but this is what I'm saying. I mean, it's basically saying that only certain teams, we'll only allow certain teams to be considered Cinderellas. And I'm like, no, a Cinderella is, by definition, the people who aren't supposed to be there. Cinderella was rich. Cinderella's father was rich. Yeah. Cinderella had a rich daddy. They weren't poor. You understand? Cinderella wasn't a poor child. She didn't come from a poor background. She was just a stepchild of a really mean person. That's what it was. She was a stepchild from and she wasn't supposed to be the princess. So we're gonna come back. I'm gonna let you guys go, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna maybe watch Arkansas and who we got. Arkansas and Arizona. Yeah. Yeah, this should be interesting. But like again, once again, this is the people who are supposed to be there. So who do we have left? We got Arkansas and Arizona. Iowa won their game, so we got Iowa beat Nebraska. Iowa's in the Elite Eight. We got Houston, Illinois. That's 2-3. Duke and St. John's. That's 1-5. So that we got UConn and Michigan State. That's 2-3. We got Michigan, Alabama. That's 1-4. We got uh, Iowa State and Tennessee. That's 2-6. So understand what I want you to understand. What the two Cinderellas that were left were Iowa and Texas. Texas fought hard, a valiant fight tonight, and so now we'll see what Iowa got. Appreciate you watching me. I'm just having fun tonight, trying something new, seeing if I can talk about it, putting myself out there. Without we're just live. Like I said, without any script, without any real plan. I just like I said, this is on a sure whim, and I might do it again. I might come back on here in the second half of the Arkansas game, Arkansas Arizona game. Might not, doesn't make a difference. I'm having a good time. I hope you having a good time. Understand, Texas, great team this year. They did a great job. They weren't. I should say like this. Texas was not a great team this year. They did a great job in this tournament. They were actually 9-9 in the SEC. Their record was 21-14. They weren't expecting to get to the Sweet 16. They weren't expecting to beat who they beat. Who did Texas beat? Texas beat on their way. Texas beat BYU. They weren't supposed to beat them. Texas beat Gonzaga. Weren't supposed to beat them. So I give Texas all the credit in the world for being where they are. And then Iowa definitely wasn't supposed to be there. Iowa beat Clemson. Wasn't supposed to do that. Iowa beat Florida. Definitely wasn't supposed to do that. And then Iowa just beat Nebraska. So Iowa is the last is the last Cinderella. Is the last one at the dance. Let's see if they're dancing at the end of this weekend. That's what we'll see. Iowa will be playing. What's today? Okay, so Iowa will be playing on Sunday. Wait, it's Friday. 27th. Saturday. Iowa will be playing Saturday. Yep. Against whoever wins again. Whoever wins Houston. Whoever wins out of Houston, Illinois tonight, we'll see Iowa on Saturday. And hey, Houston's a tough team. They've been tough for a little bit, so we'll see. Illinois, hey, we'll see. It could be a whole Big Ten, Elite Eight right there. So, but I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I hope you guys have a good night. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell. All the good things that it takes to be a friend, follower, and a lover of sports. Because you know what? I might not know a lot, but I love a lot. And that's all that counts. I think I love sports. Maybe you do too. Come up and see me sometime.